All right, what's going on, YouTube family? This your boy EJ. We back out here at Stone Mountain number 2. We're about to check out some gear. I got the DJI Neo out here today. I got the cap lock system that I'm using on my selfie stick right now, so we're going to be testing that out. And I also got the Sherwood quick release mounts. As you see, I got one here. I also got the chest mount on, and I'm really liking the magnetic chest mount because, as you can see, I got it on, but you can't see it because it's up under the shirt. And then it has this second piece here that just sticks on. So when I stick the camera on, it'd be just like that. But I like the fact that when I remove it, you can't even tell that I have the chest mount on. So that is awesome. I also brought the wrist mount. It's quick release also. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to use that today because that's more like something you would use if you was doing zip lining or maybe go-karting or motorcycle riding or bike riding or something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna really have a use for it out here, so we'll see if we can work it in some kind of way to give it a test out. I also brought the head mount as well. We should be able to use that one, but we definitely gonna use the chest mount so we can get some walking video and stuff like that. So that's gonna be good. But we're gonna check out this Sherwood stuff, see if it's good. We're gonna check out the cap lock system because I'm gonna be switching out from the Ace Pro to the X4. So check out for that, you know, so that's gonna be pretty good. Also, what we're gonna be doing is testing out the DJI Neo. We're gonna test out all the automated modes because I'm not really interested in using the DJI Neo with a remote control or the goggles. I just want the DJI Neo to be able to follow behind me, to be able to follow from in front of me, to blast off, and to be able to do 360 loops around me as I'm walking around and stuff like that. That's all I really want the DJI Neo for. It's a nice small portable drone, so I don't need it for remote control use. I got drones for that. So the only thing I need it for is to stay close to me and just follow me, especially while we're walking through the terrain, because we are here at Stone Mountain number 2, which is basically Arabia Mountain over here by Lithonia, Georgia. Here's a quick preview of what it kind of looks like, but we're on the boardwalk right now. We just heading up to the trail the way I normally do it. I don't normally go the correct way. I normally walk around this way. So we're gonna keep on heading down the trail and check all this gear out and see how it works. All right, guys, I got y'all on my chest mount now. So you guys gonna see what it looked like before I do, but I got you on the chest mount and I'm really liking it because, as you see here, we have the cap lock system on this one here where we can take it out and remove it. But I also got the quick release for the Ace Pro right here and for my Insta360 X4 as well. So we're gonna get a chance to check all this stuff out today, but right now I got y'all on the chest mount, so we're gonna see how it works. It's not bouncing around. It's definitely doing much better than the necklace do. So we definitely gonna check out. I don't know if we're doing any jogging, but we're gonna do some hiking and jumping from rocks to rocks. Yeah, guys, I'm really loving this chest mount. It is not bouncing around or anything. I actually put the chest mount system on when I was at home, and the ride out here was maybe an hour and a half to get out here, and I felt no discomfort. So definitely I'm gonna give it a thumbs up for the comfort level with the Sherwood chest mount. I also got the backpack mount on too. I don't really need the backpack mount and the chest mount. It kind of could be either or, because the backpack mount actually sits your camera off to the side, which would be more good for the 360 camera versus the Ace Pro, because it's sitting off to the side a little bit. I like the chest mount better, definitely, for sure. I would probably definitely get more use out of the chest mount than the backpack strap mount. Check out that view, guys. Yeah, we about to head up there. Just got to finish off this boardwalk. The other thing I'm really liking is this cap lock system. Man, this is nice. You can just put that in any direction. I definitely like that you can put it in any direction. I'm also testing out this Insta360 2-in-1, and basically all it got is a tripod built into it. It's pretty plasticky, but still feel good. And it's thicker than the standard mount, so I like that. But we're gonna see how it's gonna work. I'm gonna put it to use today and see how it's gonna work out for us. So far, so good. Hey, how's it going? You doing all the work, huh?
Yeah.
That's right. Seems like we got quite a few people on the mountain. I did not get here early like I wanted to. It's like midday now, and there's a lot of people out, so I'm gonna see how it's gonna work as far as flying the drone go. But we definitely gonna put it up in the air, but we're going to find us a spot where we're not offending anybody before we put the DJI Neo up in the air. The good thing about the DJI Neo running in automatic mode is that it's staying close to me. It's not flying over other people's heads. That's why I'm not interested in the remote control for it, because I have a DJI Air that I can use with a remote control. So I'm not gonna put the DJI Neo on a remote. I'm just gonna let it fly autonomously and see how well of a job DJI did with it. Cause this is my second DJI drone that I done bought in a while. So as soon as I saw the Neo, I was like, yeah, I need that. Seems like it'd be a pretty cool thing to have. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna put it up on this pathway and let it follow me. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, guys, we got the DJI Neo in the follow me mode. I got it follow me on the little boardwalk, so we're gonna just see how that's gonna work out. Hopefully it don't fly off and do nothing crazy. I don't know how the propeller sound is gonna be. Since I knew I was switching cameras back and forth, I did not bring any wireless microphones. I don't know why I did that, but I should have brought a wireless mic with me. But we're gonna see if the Ace Pro pick up all the sounds from the propellers on the Neo. But right now the Neo is doing a good job of just following me. So far so good. This is working out pretty well. We're gonna see how it's gonna handle following me when I'm going up the mountain. But right now it's doing good, you know. DJI do make good products, even though I don't buy a lot of their products, but they do make good products. So, and they are the quote-unquote best drone maker out there right now. So right now it's all good, but it's definitely following me. It's following me through the shade. Now we're coming back into some sunlight. We're gonna see if it's gonna keep following me. I don't think it's gonna be able to follow me off the trail, so I may have to stop, catch it, and then relaunch it once I get back there and start heading up the mountain. So yeah, DJI Neo, check it out, it's right there behind me. So far so good. DJI Neo, guys. I would definitely say if you hike and stuff like I do, for sure get you one. It's definitely worth the little $200 or the what is it, $299. I think if you get it with the extra batteries and stuff, definitely get it with the extra batteries. That's the kit that I bought. I bought the kit that has the extra batteries with it, so definitely get it like that. I wouldn't just get it without it. I would get it with the extra batteries. So definitely check that out. All right, guys, we're gonna do a quick lunch and follow again. Where you pretty much just put it in the palm of your hand and hold the button down.
Medium, follow, 3, 2, 1.
And there you go. It's up in the air, now it's ready to follow you. So let's go ahead and hike up this trail. I think this thing got like a 17-minute run time. was definitely a good test for the DJI Neo. It made it all the way to the top of the mountain with no problem. It blew with the wind a little bit, but this is my standard way I get my 360 view. Is by just holding my camera out and kind of spinning around like that. And you can kind of slow it down, speed it up, however you want to do it. So we're gonna give it a shot with the DJI Neo.
Dronie, circle.
And see if it can make it happen without flying away.
2 meters, circle. 3, 2, 1.
All right, it seems like it's gonna do it. Oh, that wind blowing it a little bit, but you see it circling around me. It's managing to do it. Let's see if it's gonna come in for the landing. Woo! It did it. It made that happen. I'm not gonna do the blast off up here because it's too much wind. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk down here in between the mountains and do it down there because maybe it won't blow away. But so far so good, you guys. The DJI Neo is definitely worth the purchase. 200 bucks with just a single battery, or you can pay 300 bucks and get 2 extra batteries, which you probably will need. Maybe not in one hike, but if you're definitely going to be out for a while, you might need the extra batteries, because I really haven't burned up that much juice with the batteries, but I think the wind is definitely going to make a difference as far as how long your batteries last. So definitely probably better keep an eye on that. Make sure you're watching your battery meters. We down halfway with those 2 flights, so I'm just gonna guess that you're definitely gonna need some extra batteries if the wind is blowing like it is today. So let's see if we can do a blast off and not lose the drone.
Rocket. Four meters. Rocket. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, just thinking about it. It's doing it. It's not really being blown away. It's actually pulling off the rocket, so definitely, yeah, that's working. It got some wind blowing today, but the wind is really not that bad, but it is some wind blowing. I might go ahead and change the battery just to make sure it can handle all of it. It's taking its time coming down, I guess, because of the wind. There it is. That's 3 modes. That's the follow me mode, the blast off, and the 360 circle. All went off without a flaw, and it's a little bit windy out here too. So we're gonna do the Dronie mode next and see how that work out. Let me take some of this angle out of my camera like that. Yeah, that way. Yeah. Check out these little water puddles we got over here. It's a lot of them. As we're doing the Dronie mode now. Oh, that ain't bad. Let me launch that again. This is the Dronie mode, 4 meters. Let me face away from the sun.
4 meters. Dronie. 3, 2, 1.
That's the Dronie mode right there. So it definitely can go out, take your picture or whatever, shoot a little video. You can get a picture out of it.
Circle. Rocket. Spotlight. Direction track. Close. Direction track. 3, 2, 1.
You're on the direction track mode now. This is where it's kind of like in front of you, following you basically. So it's definitely getting like that perspective. Yeah, I definitely like that. This is where it definitely can show with this mode here, you definitely can show your scenery while you walking or hiking or whatever, and it's going to be pretty much picking up all your scenery and stuff like that. So it's definitely a good mode to have. I'm definitely liking that. Like I said, this DJI Neo definitely is a good buy for anybody that do hiking or anything like that. It's definitely a good buy for all that type of stuff. I'm gonna see if I can get another one where there's more obstacles and stuff around. Try to go for all the way up the mountain, see if the batteries can hold out all the way up. So far the tracking and everything else is working fine, no issues whatsoever. So far it hasn't ran into anything either. It seemed to follow directly on the path that I take, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna put y'all back on the chest so y'all can see what the terrain is looking like. Somebody been out here decorating, I see. Well, guys, I think the DJI Neo has pretty much passed the test. I will say, when you get your drone, make sure you update it to the latest firmware. And you shouldn't have any problems. The DJI Neo probably would be fun to fly with the remote control, but I got drones that are way faster than the Neo. That's way more fun to fly with a remote, so. But if you haven't been to Arabian Mountain also, this is what it looked like. They do have a trail that goes through the woods. It's not that long of a trail, but they do have one. So if it was really hot out here and you wanted to be in the shade, they do have shade that you can get in. But this is Arabian Mountain. Like I say, it's two. We're on the second one now. The first one is a little taller, but we're out here on the second one right now, so. Weekends is always a lot of people out here, and Panola is right across the street. Panola has very long walkways that you can walk on, very long. Me, I'm just not big on walking on sidewalk. I'd rather hike in the dirt. But definitely, if you want to get your hiking skills up, definitely a good place to come. Arabian Mountain, over here by Lithonia, Georgia. Come out here and check it out. Man, I like having the drone follow me because you don't have to walk, set your camera down, walk past your camera, and come back and all that stuff. All right, guys, I'm gonna give my brief overview, you know, put my little 2 cents in on it. The DJI Neo is definitely a good drone to get. It's well worth the 200 bucks to buy it, or 300 if you get the combo with the extra batteries. I say if you think you're gonna use it a lot, and since it's so easy to use, you probably will use it more than you think. I would definitely get the kit that comes with the extra batteries. I think it's well worth getting the one with the extra batteries because you're gonna need them. And it's better to get them up front than to have to turn around and go back and buy them again, you know. So definitely get it with the extra batteries, you know. The DJI Neo, definitely worth it. I wouldn't even put this in the same category as the Mini 3 or the Mini 4 or the Mini 2, whichever one of those are, you know. Those are a different type of drone than this. This is more your point and shoot drone. Like, you just go out there and you launch it and go. I mean, a kid basically can do this and, you know, have the drone follow them or whatever like that. This is definitely meant to be easy. I don't know why a lot of reviewers try to compare this to getting the Mini 4 or the Mini 3. It's not really comparable. If you need the Mini, get the Mini, if that's what you're trying to do. If you're trying to fly your drone way out away from you and all that kind of stuff like that, get the Mini or get the Air 3. You know, don't get this if that's what you're trying to do. If you're just trying to get something that can follow you a little bit, that can do 360 spins to show your location, different stuff like that, if that's all you're trying to do, this is what you need. Especially if you want to use it maybe where there's other people at and you want the drone to stay close to you, you don't want it to fly away from you, get this drone here. DJI made this drone here for a purpose, and it definitely got a space that it fits in, and it don't fit in the space of the Mini 3 or the Mini 4 or even the Air. Those are different style of drones. This is meant to be autonomous and fly by itself. You know, make sure you keep it up to date. Make sure you practice safe flying. Make sure you don't fly over other people and stuff like that, or have it where it can fly into other people. But if you come out here and you just doing your regular hikes and different stuff like this drone here will work well for you. As you can see, even on multiple terrains, bright sunlight, you know, it worked fine. I don't see no problem with it whatsoever. So definitely, if you're looking for something to do that, you know, to get your selfie because you're out here by yourself, yeah, definitely get this. Don't get the minis. Now, if you get the mini, you gotta just understand that you're gonna have that remote control in your hand. You know, I like this because I don't have to have the remote control in my hand. Now, if DJI come out with a Mini 4 Pro or a Mini 5 or whatever that can fly like this autonomously, where you don't have to use a remote, I would get one then. You know, I don't know what they would do about the propellers, since this right here got the guard around the props. If you got one of the other ones, you wouldn't really have the guard around the props. So I don't know if that'd be an issue or not, or how they would work that out. Or maybe you have to set it on the ground or something, you know. I don't know, maybe they can use the phone. Make the phone be like your home beacon or something, but I don't know. They have to figure that out right there. But you definitely got those exposed propellers on the Mini series and on the 3S, but it would be nice if they could fly autonomous like this. This is a really good thing to do, better fly autonomous. And if this drone here was like bigger, had bigger props on it where it can handle more wind and stuff, it would be excellent. I mean, it could be the same format, but just bigger. So DJI, if you're listening to this, just same format, it just need to be bigger, maybe 4-inch props, but 5-inch props would probably be the best. But yeah, 4 or 5-inch props and the same autonomous flight where it can fly and do everything on its own, so it can handle the wind better, and definitely put a better camera and stuff like that in it. Other than that, this thing is good for what it is, just like it is. That's gonna be it for today, guys. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody having a very, very good weekend. I got off late Friday, well, technically Saturday morning, so I'm still a little bit on the tired side, but I still came out here and did this little hike. I'm not gonna hike as long as I would have hiked, cause I only been asleep for like 3 hours. So you know how it is when you get very little sleep and then you take a big dose of coffee, some eggs, some bacon, and you come out here and start doing YouTube videos. It can kind of go either way. So when I'm editing this, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a lot of blunders I'm gonna have to take out, you guys, you know. So everybody have a good weekend and stay safe, and I will catch y'all on the next video. Peace.